Hello guys, I am Shara and today I am going to be your instructor for this program. I am going to teach you how to change background using Adobe Photoshop. Here are the learning outcomes for this program. At the end of the training program, the participants must have learned the basics of Photoshop, understood how the tools and techniques work, demonstrate their creativity by changing image backgrounds. Before we begin, let us know first about Adobe Photoshop. It is a graphics editing program developed in 1988 by American brothers Thomas and John Kroll. It is one of the most widely used editing tool in the digital art world. It is a powerhouse editing tool that is used for composing, drafting, sketching images, creating vectors, and other artworks. It also allows you to create vector graphics, 3D graphics, as well as edit video content. Here are the main components of Photoshop. So when you open the application, this is how your workspace should look like. So here we have the menu bar, option panel, tool panel, document window, and the panel lock. So first we have the menu bar. The menu bar is the first and most used component of any software such as Microsoft Word, PowerPoint, Excel, and etc. This option consists of various commands used to edit and compose images in the software such as File, Edit, Image, Select, and Help. So the option bar shows several options for specific tools in the tool palette, wherein if the user chooses a certain tool in the palette, the option bar showcases various preferences for that specific tool. Next, we have the tool palette. So the tools palette is found in the left side of your workspace. It is a collection of icons that are used for creating and editing images and other artworks. So you can probably see there we have different tools for different features. You can move, you can select, you can erase, and you can write text in the tools palette. So next, we have the document window. It displays the current status of the file in which the user is working. So lastly, we have the panel lock. This is the most used panel of editor since it helps the user to stack different items on the board on different layers to keep them organized and easier to edit. The panel lock also displays colors and swatches and other color adjustments you will need. So before I begin teaching you about how to change the background images, here are the materials that you will need. First, you will need a laptop, of course, and the application Adobe Photoshop CS6. I'm going to be using Adobe Photoshop CX6 extended version. Now let's go to the main part of this tutorial. Today I'm going to show you how to change the background of an image using Photoshop. So let's get into the tutorial. For this tutorial, I'm going to use Adobe Photoshop CS6 version. So what we need to do here first is to open a new document by clicking File in the menu bar and select a photo that you want as the background. Then, go to the menu bar again and select Place. What we are going to do next is to choose the foreground image. Once that is selected and placed, we are going to use the Magic Eraser tool to erase the background photo. Now we are going to erase the blue background. The process is pretty much the same for solid colors. Since the photo has a blue background, it is easier to erase it. Using the Magic Eraser tool, it deletes based on similar colored pixels. So this means that it only deletes areas of the same color or tone that contrast the rest of the image. So here, this part of the image has the same contrast, so we are going to use the eraser tool. You can make adjustments using the palettes according to your preferences. And there you have it. To change it to a different background, all you need to do here is to delete the background layer. Then open the menu bar and place another background photo. Then, bring down the foreground layer. You can adjust the image to your liking. Now, let us move on to another image that doesn't have a solid background. All you have to do is follow the same steps just like the first one. But here, I am going to use the background eraser tool first, then the magic eraser tool. Now that we are done editing the photo, all we have to do now is save the image. It is important to note that there are different formats to choose from, but for the images like this, JPG or PNG is recommended. And now, that is the end of this tutorial. I hope that you learned and understood how Photoshop works and how to change the background images.